it's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with another game review. I don't know if this is gonna be a review or it's gonna end up a rant. This is about a game I just played that released here in February 2026, known as the Ninth Charnel. Honestly, this game is a contender for like one of the worst games of 2026 so far. Really, it's plagued with severe technical issues, poor game design, and it's very uninspired. It's got this so derivative gameplay. It's very short, like a first person psychological horror game that attempts to blend mechanics from better, well established franchises, resulting in this clunky, crappy, campy experience. Now, you play as a guy named Michael, a scientist involved in a car crash who stumbles into a force controlled by a sinister cult. Wow, we a cult? Boy, they're really scraping from the Outlast barrel and Resident Evil from this one, ain't they? Oh, now the game is drowning in bugs. My God, every time I'm playing, it's just crashing all the time. And even with an update, it's still really, really bad. Apparently, people say on PC, most people are unable to even finish the game due to progression blocking errors in the programming, which is really messed up. I mean, even if this game does function, which I haven't noticed, it's awfully through the whole. It's awful through the whole thing. It's lackluster. It's boring as hell. Despite its attempts to be terrifying, it just comes off as just generic and friggin' lame. It relies heavily on poor mimics, just ripping off other things. Like Resident Evil 7, similarities include first-person perspective, all right, the rural environment, a focus on inventory management, scavenging, and puzzle solving in a confined area. However, the Ninth Charnel lacks the polished, intense pacing of RE7. Yeah, because they probably didn't have that money. They probably spent the $20 extra on Taco Bell that night, so they couldn't put it into the game. Now, what else? Obviously, Outlast! It's obviously ripping off Outlast. This game mimics the hiding and running gameplay of Outlast, but very, very poorly, especially in early sections where the protagonist is defenseless against these cultist guys that like to carry crosses around. Like, oh yeah, like they're awesome people in some death rock concert. But seriously, it's, oh god. And then it even rips off Amnesia. Seriously, the game aims for this similar psychological horror, focusing on atmosphere and sound design and environmental storytelling. However, I found this atmosphere less effective and its story totally weak as hell. Man, it's really bad. Now, apparently, this game has a similar name to the Charnel House trilogy that came out in 2015. I don't know if it's tying to that, but the Ninth Charnel invokes this just indie horror trend and relying on cryptic, overly designed, just totally ass-pompous, stupid narratives rather than meaningful interaction. It's just a hodgepodge of generic crap that makes me think that somebody just went in with an AI generator and spent $5 and a turkey club sandwich and it shit this game out. That's why I really think I'm out. Really. Now, like I said, broken AI. Let's discuss this. Broken AI. Enemies are so stupid they cause laughter instead of fear. The way they move around, or the map is jerky, and you could be right in front of them, and you hide. It's just sad. It totally breaks the immersion. It really does, right there. Unfinished mechanics. The game features totally crappy, clunky, sliding cutscene animations, creepy mouth movements, overall just animation issue. It comes down to where it's like, is this for real? Were these people trying to make a serious game, or is this a fucking joke? I mean, seriously, I can respect it if it's a joke. If this was let's intentionally make a really shitty. I don't know. I can't tell. I kind of feel bad saying that because these indie development team probably actually busted their ass to make this. But it's just, my God, the gameplay loop often devolves into just aimlessly searching around for some random fucking key behind a bookcase or something to progress, and with arbitrary progression triggers, like find a room, and all of a sudden the room somewhere else opens up because you hit a hidden trigger. And the combat and stealth's awful in this. The stealth is almost trial and error, and when you finally just figure out what you're supposed to do, like the up, down, left, right sort of thing, you can just get right through no problem. And when the combat does actually bring itself into the game, in like the last 30 minutes of the game, it's stiff, clunky, unresponsive, and just not good. I mean, I swear, this game fails because it's misunderstanding horror. It mistakes loud, overbearing, generic, and random sudden noises and music to make tension. That doesn't work. It can add layers to help, but if you ain't got stuff going on in the back of the fucking game in the first place, having some tension music ain't gonna make the game any better. It's got a total lack of polished presentation. It's a nice way to put it. It attempts to look realistic, and the cheap-looking character facial animations look like some like a plastic doll had a stroke or something. It makes it feel like this early, unpolished pre-alpha build rather than a finished product. I can't get over how just janky and awful this looks. I think that this is a joke, right? Am I wrong? My final opinion of the ninth Charnel is this game fails to stand out from all the tropes it copies, and it's only worth playing if you're looking for an unintentionally funny experience and you don't mind pissing away some money. And the sad thing is, I honestly don't think they were trying to make a bad game. I think they generally were trying to make something good. But what you got instead is just awful crap. With the, like I said, the perspective and setting is like Resident Evil 7, but worse. The enemy encounters are like Outlast and Resident Evil 7, but worse. The storytelling is like Amnesia, but it comes off half-assed, half-baked, and like you had you AI write the shit. And the atmosphere, the Foggy Woods culty shit, it's just generic indie horror garbage. Honestly, I can sit here without a shadow of a doubt and say that the Ninth Charnel is in the running so far for being the most, disappointing, terrible game of 2026. Hands down. I don't know if this development team knows how to make a game. I'm not saying I do, okay? But my God, when you make something like this and you actually come out with it on a physical copy disc and everything else, don't you scratch your head and go, wow, I guess we were trying to go for a first-person mind's eye. Because that's what it comes off as. It comes off as just this half-baked rip-off of every other game that was much better with a goddamn odd-lot shoestring budget and terrible voice acting, terrible animation, terrible gameplay mechanics, terrible controls. Everything about this game just fucking sucks. So I can say without a shadow of doubt, don't play the Night Charnel. This was Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I want to thank each and every single one of you for watching these videos. Please leave in the comments below if you played the Night Charnel, if you agree or disagree with me on this. Is it just me? Have I just gotten too jaded over the years? I like good quality games, and this maybe I'm missing something. Am I missing something with this? I don't know. But leave it in the comments below. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and of course here at Devil Dog Gaming, we always end our videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, the devil is in the details. Peace out until next time.